fellow traders. I hope everybody had a great day today. Uh, the market was slow today, I guess to everybody's surprise. After the Friday we had, relatively strong Friday, we thought, we'd have a good start to the week, but kind of fooled us a little bit. But that's okay. Should pick back up tomorrow. I'm going to quickly recap my trades from today. So this was my scans from this morning. This is where I get my watch list from. ADT right here was a buyout, so that wasn't on watch. Netflix, I don't like the way it trades, so I won't even look at it. TNXP was a $2 stock, and then the ATR was so bad, I wasn't interested in it. So CYH was the only ticker that really made my watch. But then I did some crowdsourcing, and Baba seemed to be pretty hot. So I put that on my watch too, just kind of kept my eye on it. But CYH was my main watch. And these were the three levels that I drew. And what was unique about this, I had to go all the way back. This was, let's see, October of 2011. And I had to go all the way back to 2009 and 2008, to find levels of support or resistance. And sometimes you have to do that. You have to go back a lot further than you normally would to find these levels. And, some people ask me, since I had to go back so far, would these levels stand up, or did they even matter? Well, you'll see on this trade, these levels mattered a lot because, right here, pre-market, this level held as resistance all through pre-market. After you got the gap down and then it kind of recovered, that held. And, I have found this level and, this level here. So as I was watching and I was trying to plan my trade, I really wanted to catch the trade in this level. So what my plan was for this to sell off a little bit into open, which it did. But I was expecting more of a sell off in the last 30 minutes. I was expecting it to come down a little bit further and then surge up into this so that I could get short at the right here on this level at like 14.19, 14.20, and then short it down here to this was 12.96. So that was my plan going into open. But this 5-minute candle printed, and I did try to get filled here. And this ticker is on SSR, and you have to get filled on the uptick. So I did try to get filled here at 20, but I didn't. It rolled back over, and then this candle printed, and I wanted to take it. I could take it off the VWAP. Once I realized this thing wasn't gonna, push back over VWAP over the 9, I said it was worth the risk taking it here because I had these two, safety valves here. I could click it if it closed back above the VWAP or closed back above the 9. So it took me a minute to get in. I started trying to get filled at 85, 86, but finally got an uptick at 81, and I got filled my whole position. And I went, this was a $13 stock, so I went heavy on it and, got a nice move here. This second candle went right down to the lower deviation band. So I took it off at 13, 31 or 32, somewhere in there. And, this candle kind of went crazy on me. So I ended up taking some off at 27. I just didn't feel comfortable with this. So I went ahead and lightened up and took some more off. So I was out half my position here. And I said I was going to leave the other half on to see if I could get down here to the 13, level. I didn't wait for it to hit 1296. I think I clicked it at 1303 just to make sure I caught the move. And that was a solid opening trade. And you can see this level here. This level was from 2008, and it held as support for a long time. And it held up, and it held up, and it actually bounced off of this and gave you a good VWAP trade all the way back up to, this level here that held as resistance in pre-market. So this was a nice solid trade. It followed the daily levels almost perfectly. So, if you traded off these, this was a nice, safe, opening trade where you end up with a nice, well, really more than a nice cushion. You end up with your daily gold plus 3. So, pretty happy with that one. The next trade I took was ADI. This was a top reversal, and this one I was kind of watching the SPY with, because the SPY was running up, and as long as the SPY ran up, this was going to have a hard time reversing. But when I was looking at the SPY, which is this, you can see how it was running up here, and because it was right here on the upper deviation band, I felt that it wasn't going to go much higher than this, that it was going to roll over. So I went ahead and got short here. I didn't get filled here, and I ended up getting short here once this thing pushed back up, and I made sure that it wasn't going to, push this level. And it's kind of consolidated for about 15 or 20 minutes. And you get real antsy when it consolidates, and it's consolidating above the 9 moving average, because that's a sign of strength. But I held on. When I got this little dip down here, I went ahead and took some off, locked in some profit on this because I wasn't sure where it was going to go. And my stop was going to be pretty much break even. I did hold it here a little bit longer because I felt that, it was going to turn at some point. And the SPY was rolling over, so I held on to it. And I did get this move down to the 20 and ended up taking some off at the 20, and then took the rest off once it came back and closed above the 9 moving average. So that was that trade. That was a quick, reversal. Still decent profit, almost a scalp, but it was a nice solid trade. Followed the fundamentals and had 2 successful trades today. So pretty happy about that. Good start to the week, and looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully, Thinkorswim will have this volume deal fixed. They did some updates over the weekend, and as usual, something doesn't work right after the updates. Now the volume bars, you can't change the colors. If you noticed in previous videos, the volume bars match the colors of my candlesticks. Now they're stuck blue and you can't change them, but they said they were working on it, so hopefully they'll get that fixed soon, because I do use this as a visual guide while I'm trading. But hope everybody had a great day. Hope you have a great night, and we're looking forward to tomorrow, and hoping tomorrow will be a little bit busier, a little bit stronger day, so we can get some good trades. So everybody have a great evening, and I'll see everybody tomorrow in chat.